Hi guys, pleasant good afternoon to you all, and welcome to another video by the Shopify store builder, the Jamaican Shopify store builder I should say. And today I want to talk about some of the issues that I've had with Shopify, payment methods, promotions, some of the apps, some of the gurus. So if you want to get started in Shopify, or you want to get started in e-com, then this is basically a review video and a rant about what's wrong with e-com, what's wrong with Shopify, what's wrong with Facebook ads and so forth, because everyone will tell you, oh, it's great and it's this and it's that and it's the best thing since sliced bread. But no one wants to tell you the truth. No one wants to give you the grime and the dirt. So that's what today's video will be about. So with no further ado, let's get started. Let's start with Shopify itself. Now, if you don't know what Shopify is, then Shopify is a site manager or a store manager platform where you can create your own online store. You can go in, they have themes you can pick and customize to almost anything you like. They have a theme store with both free and paid themes. And someone once asked me what my favorite theme is. It's actually the minimal theme. I really like that theme. But Brooklyn is also good. It's a great theme, converts well. And this is a new theme store. Shopify recently updated some of the stuff they have. Yeah, minimal, Brooklyn, and they have a whole host of free themes. Just go here and see, minimalist style, new themes, and free. These are all the free themes, and they are really great. Some are great, some not so good, but yeah. So Shopify allows you to create a store. You can sell your own products, or you can sell products from AliExpress or from another drop shipper if you have one, and that will usually, the drop shipping will, it has its own host of problems, but with drop shipping you can start dead broke and actually make money. Now, the drawbacks to Shopify. So the minimal plan, or the lowest plan you can get Shopify on is $29 per month. This is a development store, so this is a store app builders and theme makers and persons like that use. This is my developer store. But yeah, and app testers I should say as well. But yeah, so as I was saying, the minimum plan costs $29 per month at least, and with apps the price can go up. In terms of marketing, you have to drive your own traffic. In terms of integration, for a lot of persons outside the US, Canada, the UK and Australia, you'll have a very hard time getting credit card processors. You'll mainly have to rely on PayPal, and even then it's another hurdle to get the money out of PayPal to a bank account. Now, if you have a Pioneer card, there is a slight chance that you will be able to get that added to PayPal as a bank account, but don't count on it happening. So before starting your store, what you need to do is ensure that you have a way to get the money from your PayPal account. Additionally, things that you don't find out until it's too late, PayPal tends to freeze your money when your account is new, so be mindful of that. And if you go over a certain volume of sales, they'll actually freeze the funds until you can provide documents showing them that you're a real person, you're not a criminal, you're not funding anyone who wants to harm the rest of the peoples of the world anywhere at all. And well, you aren't a risk to them. Now, the suppliers. Here's the thing. US based suppliers are great. They're nice, but they aren't exactly easy to find. You can find them in SaleWho. It's a great place to find suppliers, and there'll be a link to SaleWho in the description below. So they cost $67 to join them, and it's a pretty good service. I actually joined myself, and it worked out. They're worth it. Another thing to do would be drop shipping from China with China Express or AliExpress. And this is the most popular method. Now, here's the problem: the shipping time and the vendors, and sometimes the products. So let's start with the easiest part, the products. Do not, under any circumstances, sell electronics. Avoid electronics like the plague, especially brand name electronics. Do not sell it. Leave it alone. Second, the shipping times. So using AliExpress, we usually use e-packet shipments. This is typically the fastest cheap method to the US and other places. So e-packet usually takes between 15 to 20 business days for the item to reach the US, and they have an agreement with USPS. So they're actually quite good most of the times, but sometimes packages do get mixed up. It happens more than I'd like, and it can get to be a burden. It can be bothersome. And then we have the suppliers themselves, or the vendors. So here's the thing: AliExpress is a marketplace just like Amazon. So you're not actually buying from AliExpress, but from other persons on AliExpress. So let's say we're selling men's belts, leather belts and the likes. Okay, and we buy this one. Of course, we wouldn't use these images in our store because the store ID is plainly there. So let's say we buy that one. We select e-packet, ship my orders to the United States, and we've selected e-packet for 83 cents, and we buy. Booms. If something goes wrong along the way, the sellers are likely to try to go around the issue at times. They have consistently shown this to be true. I'm not saying that they are bad persons, I'm saying that they'll go around the issue. They'll try to get you to wait longer on a product than you should. They will attempt to say that the product will arrive when it's clearly lost in transit. They will say they'll get back to you and don't respond. They say they'll check on problems and they won't do it. They say they'll do this and they'll do that, and it gets to be bothersome at times. So, what to do about the suppliers? Well, first you need to choose your suppliers carefully. So, let's say you want to buy belts. We're working with belts again. So, belt. You search for what you want. You could actually get stuff that ships from the United States. But they might be a little bit more expensive. And then you could only get products that are 4-star and up. And then you want to get items that have the most orders on them. So here we see this belt for $14.82, and it has 276 orders with a 5-star rating. And we can check on it. So it ships from the US. A 176 persons left feedback here, and 122 left feedback here, and yeah, 122 of them were 5-star reviews. So yeah, looks like it's real leather, as the worn remains to be seen. Thanks, it came. Good product, excellent seller. Delivery 54 days. But that's in Russia. Fast shipping, very good quality real leather with 3.8 centimeter thickness, 4 millimeter. Very satisfied. So I'd go with this seller if I was selling belts. So it looks like a really good, thick, nice belt. Alright. So that's one way to find them. Alright, so moving on to other methods. Now, you could also private label items, but to do so you would need to actually get in contact with suppliers in different places. Might be China, might be the US, and you could get the items in bulk, strap on your own label, and sell them from your home or from a fulfillment center. That's generally not a newbie thing to do, but it can be done. I know persons who are currently using that model and they are making money. But you could have the best products in the world and it wouldn't mean a thing if you don't market them. So on to the next problem with e-com: marketing. If you don't have a marketing plan, then you plan to fail. You need to develop a marketing strategy before you create the store. Hit the ground running. So the popular methods: Facebook, ads, Instagram influencers, and Google Ads. But what no one will tell you about are banner ads. Look it up. So just go ahead, do some research on banner ads. Classified ads. You might hear about Reddit ads, and more times than that you'll also hear about Pinterest. Now, these are all underground methods. They're not mainstream by any stretch, and they will give you great results if you learn how to apply them properly and stick with a method. But for the big boy, Facebook ads. So Facebook ads has enabled a lot, and I do mean a lot, of persons to succeed. It has helped persons go from $10 days to $100 days to $1,000 days to $10,000 days to $30,000 days, and everywhere in between. However, for every person that has succeeded with Facebook ads, it is my opinion that at least 4 has failed because of Facebook ads, or because they didn't understand Facebook ads, or they weren't prepared properly for Facebook ads, and it will sink your business if you don't know what you're doing. Facebook ads is like a money-sucking black hole to a newbie. It will take your money, and it will take it quickly. You better know what you are doing. So before you go ahead and jump into Facebook ads, I highly suggest that you take a course or a few. There is a course on Facebook, totally free, by Nick Peroni. He's a great guy, really great guy. He shows you everything from start to finish, and it's totally free. He exposes everything. There is no hype, there is no selling, nothing. He just shows you what you need to do, and he goes about it in a no bullshit manner, which is great for everyone. So yes, Facebook ads will take your money. It will take it, and it will take it fast. So know what you're doing, plan properly, learn before you earn. And arguably the easiest method for a newbie to make money on Shopify now, or on their Shopify store, is with Instagram influencers. And here we can check and see if we can find an influencer for someone selling belts. So let's say we search for men belt. So the fastest way to do it is to do a search. Or actually, let's try men's fashion. Men fashion. Okay, let's hashtag men's fashion. And okay, the first post is men with street style. 2.5 million followers. Clearly an influencer. Clearly they do have a website, so they might be selling stuff. Yep, they might be selling stuff. So this is a brand page, it seems. Yep, it is a brand page. And they are selling web shop, men favorites, shop the look, follow, business, about. So yeah, so even if they won't help you out, then you could possibly just do this. Men's fashion posts, 3.2 million. mensfashionpost.com. Let's see if they're a blog or if they're a website selling stuff. Okay, menswear. So they are a blog. Alright. So chances are these persons will be more than willing to do a shout out for you if you can get in contact with them. Let's check this out. Yep, this is really a shout out. There's a promotion right here. Engagement isn't the best, but yeah, so this is an influencer you could target if you're in that niche. Sorry about that. Now, the problems with influencers, they take long to respond. They take forever to respond. Not everyone will be suited to your page. Sometimes you will spend some funds and you won't get any returns or any monetary returns. If you have a pop over on your site to gather email addresses, then chances are you'll be building your email list that way. You won't necessarily make sales, or you will get followers on your Instagram page. But there have been times where I have gotten no followers, no sign-ups, and very, very, very little sales from influencers. So it's never a guarantee. The best way to go about it would be to find an influencer that aligns well with your niche. So let's go with men's fashion again. We want to sell that belt. High fashion men. Alright, that's a brand. Best of men's style, 1.2 mil. Alright, so you can contact them here. They have a 1.2 million followers. Their engagement isn't the best. I usually go for sites that has minimum 10% engagement on their images, but let's say these guys engagement was at 10%, which would make 120,000 likes on each image. Then you put a decent belt on someone, make it a nice picture like this one, or this one that they really like, and strap your handle in it, and them to shout you out, say go here and click the link in buyer to buy, and chances are you'll make sales. You'll make great sales. Here we have an example. North Skull London, best of men's style, handcraft from finest Italian leather, black and gunmetal hollow bracelet by North Skull, intricate hand stitch, yeah, luxury jewelry, man. See how much, great, how much. Find it's not the best idea to place prices in your shoutouts, but let's check these guys out. So they've built up their site to 555k. Engagement still isn't the best. I wonder why. And let's see what we have here. It's a nice site. That's cool. Let's see if it says Shopify site. Yeah, the products. Also, they're going with the premium pricing strategy. Add to basket. This could be a WordPress site that is using WooCommerce. View basket. So this isn't Shopify's to say the least. So yeah. Alright. So guys, as I said, take it all with a grain of salt. The gurus, almost forgot to speak on the gurus. The gurus. Be wary of the bells and whistles. You do not need every app to increase your conversion. You do not need everything, every little thing that someone says will make the sales in 2017. You will not need, or you do not need to follow the hype. And it really gets to me sometimes. These guys, they'll come, they'll say they'll teach you this, they'll teach you that. You'll spend thousands of dollars at times and you will get nothing in return. I'm not saying that there aren't good teachers. I'm just saying that not everyone is a good teacher. So be careful. First and foremost, here's the thing. You need to learn how to drive traffic and make sales before adding something to make sales. Your Shopify store by itself is plenty fine to make sales. There are thousands of persons who've done it before and thousands who are going to do it after. I'm not saying that some of the apps don't help, but you have to know to drive traffic. You have to know how to have a great product page. You do need to get yourself a brand, or get yourself a unique way of presenting yourself, and you do need to provide value. It's not just, hey, buy my app, strap it on your store and watch the sales come in automatically. No, doesn't work that way. It's a lot of work. there are issues. You have customer service to deal with. You have customers who will drive you nuts. You have payment processors to deal with. You have fees to deal with. It's not all gravy. So it's a great platform. I do suggest it over WooCommerce or PrestaShop. Both are very expensive in comparison to Shopify. WooCommerce says it's free, quote unquote free. However, the add-ons and the functionalities, they will cost you a pretty penny. Plus, it's a lot more complicated to get started with. With Shopify, there are a few apps I do recommend which will make your job a lot easier. For example, Oberlo, and I did a video outlining how to integrate Oberlo into your site. So if you want to, the link to that video will be in the description below. Oberlo, product upsell, abandon protector, a few more apps. I'll actually go through and do different reviews on all the apps I currently use and how to set them up, and well, just show you guys. So guys, that has been my rant / review on Shopify, the gurus, influencer marketing, and Facebook marketing. So hope you guys do your due diligence, do your research, learn what you need to learn, and then put it all into practice and start earning.